Hi, I'm Graham Phoenix, and I'm a man who likes to think about being a man and likes to learn from my experience as a man and pass on that learning and help you to learn to and perhaps grow and develop some part of your life. Tonight, I just want to talk about relationships and about how great relationships are what makes life tick. When I became a single man, I got divorced after a long marriage. I started dating again, and to be honest, the prospect of a new relationship just terrified me, but it also fascinated me. I realized that I was an expert in one relationship, and really, I knew nothing about relationships, and I really was very innocent as far as women were concerned. So I looked to other men in this situation. I looked for help, and I discovered that there are a lot of women. Why is that? We're all looking for great relationships, a relationship that would last. But we're all keen, certainly at my kind of age, I was in my 50s, not to make the same mistakes again. And women particularly are sensitive about the prospect of a disastrous second relationship. So I looked at the situation, I looked at the basics and worked out what do we do? How do I create a new relationship? How do I create one that is going to be what I want and I'm going to be what she wants? And then I realized a great way of doing it is, in fact, someone taught me, is the idea of creating a relationship vision. It's simple. It requires you to think about yourself, think about what you want, think about the woman you want to be with, and how you want that to be. You, when you do it, and in fact, what I did was I sat down and I wrote my personal vision of the future relationship. Now, a vision it can contain anything. It can contain the color of hair, the type of person, wealth, spirituality, whatever. But it should be detailed and it should be comprehensive. But most of all, it needs to be genuine and authentic. It needs to be about someone you want to live the rest of your life with in love and in happiness. And having written it, you put it away and let it work in your life. Well, I did this and I thought, well, okay, let's see how it works. Well, I wrote it and I put it away. And I have to say, the results were astounding. When I dug it out later on, when I was in a relationship, I found that the woman I was with embodied all of the qualities that I wanted, all of the qualities that were there to create an amazing life. And since then, we've got married, and we've been married now for 4 years, and we still live like our vision. I live, and we both live like my vision, and in fact, she'd done one completely separately as well. Um, to show you how it can work, or to show you the kind of things that worked for me, I want to just read you a few bits of my vision to give you a flavor of not only what I was looking for, but what I got, what I think is a great relationship. So, first of all, our relationship will grow out of the natural polarity that exists between us, out of me being my true self and from my living in my masculine energy. This will be the essence that will feed our relationship and naturally encourage in you a feminine energy that will respond to my masculinity. We will treasure and glory in all that it creates and all that results from it. Polarity's always been important to me. I believe in that power of the masculine and feminine energy and having an enormous balance of that in a relationship. And it was really important that we both felt that and both were able to celebrate it. Okay, let's move on. Quote, at the heart of the relationship will be a deep, close friendship that is able to take storms and find a peace that respects each other and a determination to see the best in us no matter what it takes. The friendship had to be there as well. You know, passion and polarity may ebb and wane, it may be strong, it may not be strong. But friendship covers everything. It covers the times when when there are difficulties, the times when the passion may not be there. A simple enjoyment of each other, for me, is absolutely magic. We will be able to talk freely and openly without fear of each other's reaction, knowing that we will always talk from the heart and seek the truth. We know that whatever we say, it will always be listened to and taken in the spirit it was intended. We will never see criticism or hurt or take anything personally. In my first marriage, I experienced arguments. There were difficulties, misunderstandings, criticisms. It was necessary for me never to go there again. And we don't achieve that by keeping our thoughts private. Certainly I won't. I need honesty. I need to be authentic. So we need to not take things personally. We need to be able to open up and express. I need to be able to open up and express myself in honesty about me. We will be able to work together independently and jointly without feeling that we are diverting or closing off each other. Our respective creativity will be paramount and we will hold it as precious. We will do things together, talking, writing, learning, all the things we love individually and all the things we love doing together. Earlier in my life, I'd kept life and work separately. I didn't believe that personal life and work should be mixed. And I thought that out of that came troubles and problems. I now realize that creativity is such a part of my life that I want that creativity to be part of my partner's life, and that they have to be integrated, that separation is just creates anxiety and creates such a difficult situation. We will continue to be able to live our separate lives where we need that to grow and develop, or just relax and be. We will always understand when the other needs this and give them the freedom for it to happen and time for them to blossom and grow into their strength. It was Osho who talked about the concept of aloneness, where you're not lonely, but you're happy to be on your own, and you can be on your own, and you can thrive. But together you create amazing music. But that comes from a sense of aloneness and a sense of power in who you are yourself. We will be fully present in all our feelings and emotions, and we will always feel free to explore with each other what is right, what works, what doesn't work, and what can be better. We will always want the best for each other, freedom for each other, honesty from each other, and the truth and fearlessness to express it. Men are often reputed to be non-emotional beings. Well, to me, that's rubbish. I want to look for feelings and emotions. I want to feel those emotions. And I don't want to feel that the woman has too much emotion. I want us to be able to explore that together and be authentic in them. No hiding, no pretending, being who we are, experiencing the emotions we feel. We will seek to explore how this vision can be without thinking we need to make it work. It needs to grow in a natural way. And yes, we need to work at it, but jointly with care and love. You may have found yourself that a vision is one thing, but making it work is another. That is a continual task. A relationship is something that needs to grow and develop. It needs to strengthen and deepen. And that's about constantly revisiting the relationship or revisiting how you're putting it into action. We still talk about these issues, and we love talking about these issues. We love understanding each other better and helping the other person to understand ourselves. So for us, the vision sits at the core of our relationship, and it is so powerful. And I know that through this and through the time I spent thinking about this, the same mistakes from before will not be repeated again. So try it. If you're looking to strengthen or build your relationship or find a new one, write your relationship vision, share it, hide it away, but embody it in you and how you live.